Hello folks, it's Anahita Rao, and I wanted to speak about something a bit lighter today, more fun. I think we've been too serious recently because there's just so much going on, and we're all hearing all the sort of the negative news and the doom and gloom. So I thought, let me do a series of something a bit more fun, a bit more light, and I'm going to do this over the next few days, and I'll sort of post it one by one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each nakshatra, all 27 of them, and I'm going to talk about compatibility for each of them. Yeah. We all know relationship compatibility is a very popular topic, and it's much more complex than just looking at the moon placement. But the moon placement, and more importantly the nakshatra placement of the moon, is the key to understanding compatibility. So first I'm going to just talk a little bit about what is a nakshatra for those who are new to Vedic astrology. The heart of Vedic astrology is in fact nakshatras. Originally Jyotish was focused on nakshatras only, which is the movement of the moon through the constellations, rather than the sign, which is the movement of the sun. Nakshatra is basically a fixed star constellation in the sky where the planets are transiting. I would describe nakshatras as the passive but potent force which need the planets to activate them. Yeah. So it's vital to note the nakshatra placement, as this will reveal the inner motivation and the attributes of the planets that reside there or transit there. In fact, the calculations and predictions in Vedic astrology are made from the vantage point of the moon transiting a specific nakshatra at the time of your birth. The controlling planet of the nakshatra must be seen for its impact, as well as the deity that rules the nakshatra, to assess the entire situation and to see what's going on. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. We're going to look at nakshatra compatibility and see your best match from your moon sign. If you don't know where your moon was situated when you were born, then you can go to the chart calculator on my website, which is there for free, and you can plug in your details. It should pop up with your moon's nakshatra. Remember, this is the sidereal system, so it may place your moon in a different sign altogether from the tropical or the western placement. And for those who are watching all of the nakshatra videos, please note that this little intro will be repeated in all of the videos. Yeah, one more final thing I wanted to say about compatibility is that when it comes to looking for a match, this is just sort of a common sense thing, I guess, but it's very important. Please see goodness where it lies, rather than hoping for goodness where it does not exist. Yeah. We're all guilty of being with people that are not good to us or for us, in the hopes that they will be someday. So just don't get caught up in that illusion. Yeah. Astrology can, remember, astrology can only guide us, but we make the final call. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started with the nakshatra compatibility videos. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Shravana. For you, your ideal partner is Purva Bhadrapada, and your most challenging life partner would be Magha. Shravana and Ashwini. You're attracted to the verve and energy of Ashwini. In relationships, they're adventurous and fun. They don't want to tire you down into a boring conventional life. You can love them too easily. Don't try to control your emotions too much, or you'll miss out on the spontaneity that Ashwini are so good at. Shravana and Bharani, emotional, fun, and loving. It's a good relationship, and there's great sexual chemistry. Bharani know how to be intimate. They awaken your latent desires with their slightest touch. You pick up their silent messages. Your senses can get highly attuned to their gestures. So this is a good one. Shravana and Krittika. This is probably your worst sexual partner with low compatibility. The fact is that you just don't understand each other's needs. Yeah, you think Krittika will support you and care for you, whereas they can be withdrawn and unfeeling towards you. They don't react to your romantic overtures, and you can't really appreciate them in the way that they're accustomed to being appreciated. Shravana and Rohini. You can enjoy the romanticism of Rohini, but their brand of possessive love may become a bit too intense for you. They're restless, moody, fickle, and emotional at times. You don't know how to deal with them, and you want them, but you can't make your mind even more unsettled and long for peace. So the desire is strong, but ultimately they're not good for you. Shravana and Mrigashira. You're emotional and they're rational. They cannot love instinctively. They try to analyze every bit of your relationship, and you want to hide from this inquisition. They never fully understand your sentimentality, and they will question your emotionalism. You may never be comfortable enough with them to love them completely. Shravana and Ardra. This is a spiritually complex relationship. While Ardra may be willing to love you completely, they can treat your emotions very carelessly. You can be irrationally possessive and untrusting. Learn to talk about your love and keep communicating, then you can give happiness a chance. Bury your emotions and you may both feel dissatisfied. Shravana and Punarvasu. Punarvasu have a knack of being supportive even when they're not there. You're happy to have them love you in whichever way that they want. Both of you need to be free to pursue your spiritual interests. Punarvasu never question this, and you try to keep them to use their restless mind more creatively. Shravana and Pushya. This is a good relationship that transcends poor sexual compatibility. Pushya are your worst sexual partner, yet they're compatible in every other way. They will nourish and love you in a way that no one else can. You can lean on them for support. Sexually, you compromise and learn about real spiritual love as a result of that. Shravana and Ashlesha. Ashlesha never try to understand your emotional needs. You might pretend to be cool and rational like them, but their cynical attitude to love and life is opposite to your more romantic one. Shravana and Magha. Initially, you feel that Magha will fulfill your needs, but they're unable to give you the security that you desire. Shravana and Phalguni. Sophisticated, creative, and fun. They appear to be just your type of partner, but they only complete half of the picture. You aspire to silence, whereas they favor activity and noise. You have to appreciate their qualities if you want to find harmony in love. Shravana and Uttara Phalguni. You need Uttara Phalguni's love to sustain you. You need to let them know this. Secure in your love, they will care for you, support you, love you, and wait for you. They're frustrated at not being able to be more spiritual, so they're happy to know that you improve yourself spiritually and strive for higher knowledge. It's a good relationship. Shravana and Hasta. Hasta are emotionally needy. They can be very insecure and hide their sensitivity behind a hard and strong exterior. You can empathize with them. At last, a partner who intuitively understands you. This is the secret of success for your relationship. Shravana and Chitra. You're attracted to their larger-than-life persona. You enjoy playing games with them, with the exciting prospect of being caught and thoroughly loved by them. They will care for you and look after you. Your problems occur when their inability to commit rears its ugly head. Shravana and Swati. You're wary of Swati, afraid of allowing them into your life. Your attitude to them remains ambivalent for a long time, unsure whether to trust them or not. They sense your insecurity and try to be patient. Swati will work hard to make you happy. Shravana and Vishakha. You have a complicated relationship. Vishakha like their independence too much, and you can never feel totally comfortable about that. If you let them know of your love when they tend to distance them, if you let them know of your love, then they will tend to distance themselves. You may not be emotionally strong enough to deal with them. Shravana and Anuradha. Your moon rulership has sacred significance for Anuradha. You can be their divine inspiration. They will love you unconditionally. You enjoy basking in their love. And their love inspires you spiritually as well. It's a good one. Okay, Shravana and Jyeshta. Jyeshta can be very passionate, but also they can become suddenly critical and detached. While you enjoy their extravagances, your austere side does not connect with them. Jyeshta can try to intellectualize too much, and in your opinion, they miss the point entirely. This relationship needs both of you to make an effort. Only then can it be good. Shravana and Mula. Mula's spiritual frustrations can mar your relationship. They can aggravate your personal fear of partners loving you and leaving you. Yeah, you need to talk with them about your feelings and how their attitude affects you. If you allow them to take out their disappointments on you, you set a pattern of behavior that can be hard to break afterwards. Shravana and Purva. Your best sexual partnership. Purva can be great lovers, good friends, and wonderful companions. But if you need them to be forever by your side, you're choosing the wrong partner. You have to accept their non-conformist attitude to relationships, and then you can enjoy what they have to offer. Shravana and Uttara. Uttara can have quite an austere attitude to love and relationships. They remain detached and seem to prefer their own company. So, you have quite a mountain to climb if you want to reach them emotionally. They'll be strong for you. Win their trust and let them know that you care. Shravana and another Shravana. You connect well with another Shravana. Instinct understanding of each other helps in establishing this relationship. But your similarities can create problems for a long-term relationship. Be conscious that your best points of compatibility don't become your worst, especially your moodiness and need to be alone. Shravana and Dhanishta. Dhanishta can make you feel complete. You're happy to bask in their warmth. They support you, they love you. Emotionally, this is a very satisfying relationship. Just be careful that you're not too possessive of them. Also let them fight their inner battle themselves. You must be conscious of not shutting them out because they will need your warmth and love. Shravana and Shatabhisha. You do not understand or trust them, yet you're drawn to their wisdom and their knowledge. They usually give you mixed signals. They say they love you, but they also break their promises, and they're generally unreliable. You have to decide not to take them at face value and not create any emotional expectations. Shravana and Purva. They can soon become essential to you. You love their strength and the way that they care for you. You can burden them with your emotional expectations and they will cheerfully bear them. You agree with their idealistic visions. They can be cool and distant, but you feel secure with them. This is a good one. Shravana and Uttara. Saturn, the ruler of Uttara, is the most difficult teacher for you, so you go into this relationship quite reluctantly. But once you become involved, you find them to be loving and supportive. They also help to find peace and balance to your emotional and practical needs. Together you can find real happiness. Shravana and Revati. You show the world you're strong, but you are vulnerable within. Revati instinctively see that. You don't need to pretend to be what you're not with them. They love you deeply and emotionally, but your relationship may not have any defenses against difficult times.